Hello again, everyone, and welcome to War Memorial Stadium. You are looking at football under the Friday night lights. Senior night here at Washington Lee High School. Huge game with playoff implications and seedings between the Yorktown Patriots and the Washington Lee Generals. I am Afshin Banab, along with my main man, John Moriarty. And a really great senior night to begin this one. We've got a lot of football to talk about, John, but how about senior night first?
Well, it's a big night. I know the guys look forward to this all year long. The fans look forward to it all year long. The coaches plan for this all year long, and we've been waiting for this game for weeks, anticipating it. It's going to be a great showdown, Afshin.
It is, absolutely, John. And we'll get into the playoff seedings later on in the game. But first things first, we've got a great football game between Hanson's Patriots and Shapiro's Washington Lee Generals, as you see them meeting out in center for the coin toss. Let's talk about the offense. We've got Yorktown and Jordan Smith.
That's right. Yeah, and Jordan Smith has put up some serious yardage, not just all year, but especially the last 3 weeks. He's averaging about 3 touchdowns a game through the air. He can run the ball. Last week he had 100. He was 7 for 14 for 149 yards through the air. Ran for another 91 yards. This
Amazing.
guy is tough to tackle and tough to read.
Speaking of tough to read, how about Anthony Taylor on the other side for the Washington Lee Generals?
That's right, A-Train, as we call him. It was such an impressive year. 21 touchdowns, nearly 1,200 yards rushing. We saw, how about last week? Huge 94-yard
kickoff return,
kickoff return. He does it all, and he really is the rock for this team.
He is, as you see them at center at midfield for the coin flip. This has become, of course, an annual rite, so to speak, an annual ritual where these two Arlington County schools meet at the end of the regular season, all the way back to 1982. Washington Lee, however, has not beaten Yorktown since this has become that annual rite. Washington Lee, as a matter of fact, they beat Wakefield last week in a game we covered. They have not beaten Wakefield and Yorktown in the same season since 1978. So they've got some work to do tonight.
Hey, they could handle that. They could take care of that streak tonight, back to back. Beating Wakefield last week, coming out and beating Yorktown, and heading into the playoffs. I think that's just the sort of momentum that the Generals need.
Speaking of back-to-back, John, you just mentioned the playoffs. Washington Lee, Yorktown, they could meet next week in a game that we'll cover in the first round of the Northern Region playoffs. It's quite possible. We have to see what happens with Stewart and with Hayfield, but it's quite possible these two teams could meet back-to-back weeks.
Well, both coaches have a chance to test out their strategies, see what works, see what doesn't. This could be a fantastic preview to the first round of the playoffs.
Absolutely. I'm hoping. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. Throw all the stats out the window, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is another night. It is another story in this revered county rivalry between Yorktown and Washington Lee. The Northern Region playoffs are just around the corner for both of these squads. Like we said just a few minutes ago, who Yorktown plays next week at Greenbrier Stadium, we'll find out later on tonight. But there is a good possibility it is these same Washington Lee Generals.
Hey, before we get started, how about that introduction to the game?
Absolutely wonderful.
That was a smoke machine. They've got a light show.
Yeah, this is not just the regular Friday night lights. We've got purple and red out at the north side of War Memorial Stadium, and the players came out. Looked beautiful. The light show was awesome.
This school really knows how to entertain. They're showing off their new school facility, and now it's time for the team to entertain.
That's right.
We're going to see some fantastic football here right now.
Exactly. Coach Shapiro on the sideline getting his team pumped. He's pumping his own arms. He's ready to go. Last week, Yorktown defeated Mount Vernon 28-14. Washington Lee all over Wakefield in a game that we broadcasted here on Arlington Independent Media, 41-12. So tonight should be good. Crowd is here. It's a packed crowd on the W&L sideline. Pretty good crowd over on the visiting sideline, and it's still filling up over on the visiting sideline for the visiting Yorktown Patriots.
That's right. And on a sentimental note, being senior night, you've got players on both sides of the ball here that are going to be enjoying their last regular season game.
That's right.
And so there's a lot of emotion going to be let out on the field today.
And how about it if those seniors for Washington Lee get that first win for Josh Shapiro against the Yorktown Patriots?
You know it's on their mind. You know it's on Coach Shapiro's mind.
His 4th season here. He went to the playoffs last year, but I think this one is more meaningful should he beat Yorktown tonight. He already knows he's in, but this is a big game. And it looks like Yorktown will receive the kick first. Like you said last week, Jordan Smith had 149 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. He had a bunch of yards on the ground.
As good a scrambler as Jordan Smith is, He can really pass the ball, and he's got a quick two-step drop and a quick arm, rifle of an arm.
All right, Kevin Bailey deep to receive this kickoff from Luis Torres. Bailey, the Bailey boys, man, they had a big game last week. Kickoff return for a touchdown. Here we go. War Memorial Stadium, Arlington Independent Media. This one's going to be picked up at the near side. And that is number 22 for Yorktown, Zach Green, the 5'8", 170-pound senior. Makes it up to the Washington Lee 38-yard line. It'll be first down and 10.
And this Washington Lee crowd is pumped up. They're roaring tonight.
Now you see Yorktown in their white unis, the Columbia blue numbers, and Washington Lee in their dark blue with the white numbers. Under center out of the gun is Jordan Smith being blitzed right away, and he's taken down. Nice tackle in the backfield, and that is number 20, Nate Young.
Make that Elamini number 70.
Yep, number 70. I'm already starting off bad with my eyes, man.
And I'm having deja vu because right away WNL comes out with that pass rush that was so tenacious last week against the Wakefield Warriors.
Yorktown not afraid to show blitz there. All right.
They're coming out with an aggressive stance, and that could bode well for them here tonight.
Second down now. Smith across the middle. This one is incomplete. David Bernhardt, yep.
Just out of his reach. Looks like he got a hand on it.
A good pass, though. Was calm in the pocket, and he rifled it just a bit out of his reach, as you said, John. The officials for tonight's game, the referee is Mike Rauer. We'll read off the rest of them in a minute. This will be third down now. Ball at the 33, so it's about third and, so call it 15, out of the gun again. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near for Jordan Smith, looking to his near side. This one is complete. It is to Mr. Bailey, Kevin Bailey. He comes around, still on his feet, short of the first down, though. Just short of the first down. He got 14, he needed 15, John.
That shows you the power of getting that sack early in the possession. Forces Yorktown to have to pick up some really big yardage. They just didn't quite get it there.
Looks like he is just short. They may measure this one anyway. I'm going to call it short. Mike Rauer, the head referee, the umpire, Fred Milton, the linesman, David Bucky, the line judge, James Nearly, Ben Jordan Downs, the back judge, and the ECO up here, the electric clock operator, Damon Broyles, right up here, sitting next to us, as a matter of fact. 4th and inches early on in this game with 10:55 to go, John.
And right away, we've got a coaching decision. This is a big decision already. You knew this was going to be a dramatic game, didn't you?
Right from the outset, man. Look at that. Didn't even want to save the drama. Okay. All right, ball spotted officially at the 47-yard line, John.
And it looks like they're going to go for it, folks.
They're going to go for it. Will they try to draw Washington Lee offsides? Washington Lee has like eight guys in the box. Smith under center. Will he sneak it? Well, he's going to hand off. You know it's the big man, Khalil Doles. Gets to the 45-yard line.
You know, we talk so much about Jordan Smith being an offensive weapon. Khalil Doles supports this offense, not just supporting it. He's a power on his own. He's got 553 yards on the ground this year, 6 touchdowns. He's their go-to guy on the ground.
He is. Smart man, Khalil Doles. 14 rushes, 54 yards last week in a 28-14 win against Mount Vernon. First and 10 at the 45.
Consistent week in and week out produces for the
There's the
Yorktown
fake draw.
Patriots.
Smith trying to keep it. He gets a few yards out of it. Looked like he was going to go down. He picked up about 2 yards. And Smith found a little hole. Actually, he found a crack and was able to sneak in there.
Musa Diallo on the stop there.
Ball on the 43.
I really like the strategy the Generals have got. They're coming out aiming to win tonight. You can tell.
On the defensive side, they're right up there. They're in Yorktown's face. Second down and 8. Again, Smith out of the gun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Smith stays in the pocket. He throws it. This one is incomplete. intended for David Bernhardt. A bit high, but Bernhardt probably should have had that one, John.
In and out of his hands. And again, Jordan Smith under pressure, forced to run, jump out of the pocket. Maybe let go of that pass just a little bit early. Maybe that's what caught David Bernhardt off guard.
This will be 3rd down and about 8 now. Ball at the 43. 9:53 to go here in the first quarter. All right, Jordan Smith
out of the shotgun.
Yep, out of the gun. Smith going to roll. He's going to have to get rid of it. He throws it. It is complete. And that is Kyle Bailey. There is a flag on the play. I believe there may have been a false start in the backfield, it looks like. We don't have a replay, but it looked like in the backfield there was a false start. Oh. Ineligible lineman is what it was called. Well, I saw somebody move too. Our TD, Ken Bradley, says, me too. And there are times when there are multiple penalties, but the official will call one because it doesn't really matter. Ineligible receivers is the official call.
We've seen the Generals and the Patriots both have problems with penalties this season in various games. Last week, the Generals were penalized for 90 yards.
Yep. All right, move it back 5 yards. It's 3rd and 13 from the W&L 48-yard line. 9.5 minutes to go here, first quarter. Smith now under center this time. He fakes it to Doles. He's going to roll out. He's got some running room on the far side. Crosses the 40-yard line, tries to scoop back inside. He's got enough for the first down.
Most quarterbacks would step out of bounds, not Jordan Smith.
No.
Cuts back, gets that extra 7 yards, picks up the first down. So quick, so quick. Tough for the defense to adjust to that.
Marshall Anders on the stop. And Marshall Anders was like the last vestige of a Washington Lee player there, or else he could have gone all the way when he cut back. All right, ball now at the 34-yard line. That was a 14-yard pickup. Khalil Doze bounces it around. All right. Khalil Doze gets it up to about the 31-yard line. Rico Burns on the stop there. 2nd and 7. All right, now Jordan Smith gives it to Doles, spins around, crosses the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28. We'll see where they give him that progress. Yep, they go to the 29. Big play coming up, John.
Big play. Well, we've seen Jordan Smith play sometimes some of his best ball on 3rd and long this year.
And here we go on 3rd down. Smith out of the gun again, trying to keep it. And he's not going anywhere.
The Generals were all over that.
Musa Diallo on that stop. Good tackle by Diallo. He wasn't going to let him go.
That's right. Hey, this is his last game on this field. He's going out on top.
Another senior. 5'11", 155-pound senior, Musa Diallo. 7:33 to go. And
early on, Musa Diallo going straight into beast mode, I've seen. 2 early sacks for Musa Diallo.
All right, John. Michael Dola with a 50-yard field goal attempt. He's done 51 twice.
This is one of Yorktown's big weapons. This kind of range is not typical for a high schooler.
Snap good, hold good, kick. It's on its way.
And it was
and
just
wide
short left.
Yep,
and he had enough on it. Just a little bit wide. Still an impressive effort from Mike Dola. And hey,
wow,
it's an impressive effort from this General defense.
It is. And now, obviously, he missed it. So the Generals, unlike in pro ball or college ball, or in pro ball, the Generals, they get to start off. Let's see. Actually, I'm sorry. They start off at the 20. It's not like pro ball and college ball. They have to start off at the 20. Kick good or no good. Whereas in the other two levels, they start off where the kick was missed.
Like I said, Mike Dola, valuable weapon there for the Patriots.
Yep. All right, out of the gun, Rico Salguero now. First time Washington Lee has the ball. He'll throw it, and it goes out of bounds. Salguero was 6 for 9, 139 yards passing, and a rushing touchdown last week against Wakefield.
He's another dual threat guy.
He is. He is. All three quarterbacks, right, in Arlington. Drew Powell as well. We saw what he's done.
Absolutely. You know, we talk about Anthony Taylor's 1,180 yards coming into this game. How about Rigo Salguero with 567 yards on his own?
And there is the handoff. There's our A-train, as we like to call him, Anthony Taylor. He didn't get much there. Probably lost a yard. It looks like they're spotting it at the 19, right at the 20. Let's see. Loss of a yard, so it'll be 3rd down and 11. They're at the 19. They got to get to the 30. 6.5 to go here, first quarter.
Look for Rigo to look for one of his main receivers for options, receiver options, Nate Young and Keyshawn Braithwaite.
All right, out of the gun.
He's going to take it himself.
Yes, he is, John, and he's not going to get far. He picked up about 4 yards. So Josh Shapiro playing it safe there. All right, 5:55 and counting here, first quarter action. No score yet from War Memorial Stadium. Afshin Banal, John Moriarty, and the Arlington Independent Media crew. Thank you for joining us tonight for some Arlington County High School football action.
That was a quick 3 and out for the Generals.
Nate Young now to punt. Bailey, of course, the single safety for Yorktown. Low snap. Nate Young gets it off.
And that is
great
a booming
punt,
kick.
making Bailey go back. That ball's going to matriculate its way down inside the 15-yard line. What a punt.
That's one of the best punts I've ever seen. High school ranks, college. Yep. That was that 60 yards?
That's about. I believe that ball was at the 23-yard line.
Where he kicked it, he probably kicked it from the 15.
That's a good, yeah.
What an effort. Did you see the spiral on that?
Beautiful.
Rolled it right off the outside of his foot.
So Yorktown
impressive technique there.
They're gonna spot it right just short of the 20. Of the 15. 63 yards officially on that one.
The team that comes out on top tonight is the team that can make smart plays just like that.
Right. And Nate Young now actually still in the game. He is on Andy Rockelli after that long punt. Smith now with the handoff. And that's Zach Green who came in. All right, 5 minutes coming up on the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. There was a gain of 7 there by Zach Green. Rockelli now the only receiver on the far side. Smith with the handoff. Again, crosses the 25 to the 26-yard line. That is a first down. Yep, 4:50 to go. Zach Green again. There's a face mask on the D, so tack on another, tack on a boatload of yards right there. Ball was spotted at the 26, so 5 more. It's a 5-yard variety, yep. 31-yard line. So it's first down, automatic first down anyway for Yorktown, John.
Coach Hanson's mixing it up, seeing some rushing plays now.
Yeah. The last 2 rushing plays went to Zach Green. All right, now Smith. Under center, Washington Lee. Showing blitz again. Smith now with the handoff. That is the big man. Khalil Doze breaks a couple of tackles. Still on his feet. Crosses midfield down to about the 45-yard line. Nice effort by Khalil Doze. What a nice run right up the middle.
Once he picks up that momentum, he is slippery tackle. Takes a couple guys to take him down. He loves that spin move.
About a 22, 23-yard gain there. And he almost broke it.
Almost did. We've seen him do it before.
Ball now on the 47-yard line.
Patriots in Generals territory now.
Smith now with the fake. He's rolling out to his right, throws it, and that one's
was
incomplete.
Almost picked off.
Yes, it was. Intended for David Bernhardt, and it was, like you said, John, almost picked off.
Great defense by Anthony Taylor.
Ball at the W&L 46-yard line. All right, now Smith. He gives it to the up man. That is Khalil Doze. Bounces his way forward, pushes his way forward. Close to a first down.
Smith with some nifty misdirection there, and Doles knows how to pick up those yards.
Yeah.
He just needs a little seam, and he can.
He finds his way. He knows how to.
Yardage.
He weaves his way in and out. Moved it up to the 46-yard line. First and 10 now for Yorktown. Or 36-yard line, pardon me. Smith now with the fake. He's going to roll. He's got some running room. He's going to cut it back inside, and he gets taken down. Looked like he had some room, and then all of a sudden that hole closed up. Musa Diallo on the stop. He only gets 3 there. I thought he was going to get more.
Seems like most of his cutbacks are to the inside.
To the inside, yeah. He doesn't want to go out of bounds, like you said. 3 minutes now, first quarter action. All right, second down, 7. There's the handoff once again. That is Green. He doesn't get much past to the 30-yard line.
Good stop by number 50. Was it Greenbrier?
Greenbrier there. And Nate Young with a little hand.
There's Gunther. Daniel Gunther, I believe.
Daniel Gunther, number 50. Good eye, John. All right, third down and 4 for Yorktown. Doles. Taken down from behind.
He lost the ball, but it looks like Yorktown has recovered it.
Yep. Nice stop. I believe that was Jonathan Chirino that stopped him and probably knocked the ball out when he tackled him. So now here we are. Big fourth down play again. And Hansen, he's going for it. All right, out of the gun, fourth down. Smith.
That's a risky play.
Yep, it is a risky play. Bailey, and he's stopped right away.
And guess who? Musa Diallo again.
The big moose. He was first team district, all district last year, John.
Musa Diallo, all district, straight into beast mode. All beast tonight.
Musa is a beast. I think he's got himself a new nickname, man. All right, W&L at the 36-yard line. Salguero with the handoff to Anthony Taylor, pardon me. Goes up left side, crosses the 40. Gain of 5. Good little run by Taylor. Second down and 5. Ball on the 41. All right, Salguero, high snap. This one, Taylor has it in the Wildcat formation. And Yorktown read that one. He took that direct snap.
They did. And, hey, heads-up play just to wrap that ball. Just to be able to tuck that ball in.
Right. So he loses some yards there, so it's third down and 10. 35 seconds to go.
And now a flag is
on
thrown.
The play. Yeah, it's a late flag.
That is beyond late.
That's next week's flag. See, we'll get the official call from Mike Rauer here in a minute. We have to have a little meeting over this one. 33 seconds to go here, first quarter. All right, 2 unsportsmanlike conducts, as Matt Norris just announced to the crowd. And they one on each team, so they're offsetting.
I think emotions are running high.
Yeah, third down now. Third down and long for Washington Lee. Salguero. He's going to roll it. He's going to hand it off to Taylor on the misdirection.
And another flag thrown.
Yep, another one. And Bailey, who brings down Taylor, but Mr. Bailey. Another flag on the play. Flag down right around the 40-yard line. 17 seconds to go here. First quarter, officials call holding, so I'll move that one back. All right, so they're going to move this one back. It'll be at from the spot of the foul. Third down and long, so we'll move back to the 29 clock ticking. Coming up on 10 seconds. All right, this play will not get off. And that is the end of the first quarter with no score.
Right, it's been a defensive battle. And that's something we did not anticipate.
No.
But I'll tell you, it's been some fun football to
right.
watch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Defensively, they're on top of their games.
Absolutely.
All right, John, let's talk about the seeding really quickly while we have a moment. Stonebridge, they clinch a top seed. They're in the number 1. They're going to get a home game for sure. Yorktown right now is the number 2 seed. They'll most likely stay there. McLean is 3. South Lakes is 4. This is the Northern Virginia region, folks. And Washington Lee, of course, they are at the number 5 seed. And, of course, they will hold on to that 5 seed with a win. A loss and wins by Stewart and Mount Vernon could drop them as far as 7. And a possible rematch next week with Yorktown at Greenbrier Stadium. So kind of looking forward to that.
Grudge match.
A grudge match, yeah. Yorktown could most likely, they will play W&L. We'll see. They could play Hayfield. That's also a very good possibility. And Hayfield, of course, you know, call it what it is. Hayfield stomped on Yorktown last year in the first round of the playoffs. So some of these juniors and seniors for Yorktown would like to exact some revenge against the Hayfield Hawks should they meet. And that'll be at Greenbrier as well. But the top 4 seeds always host the first round games. And that'll be Stonebridge, Yorktown, McLean, and South Lakes. Hayfield, Stewart, and Edison are fighting for 2 of the last 3 spots in the northern region. The Hayfield-Edison winner automatically in. Stewart, if they win, they're automatically in. If they beat Falls Church. And the Hayfield-Edison loser would be out. So that's where we stand. We will have a game for you next week at Greenbrier. We just don't know who Yorktown's going to play.
You know Yorktown wants a piece of Hayfield, too.
They do. I think it was 34-6 last year. They definitely would like to have Hayfield. I know Hanson would love to have Hayfield. Coach Shapiro, they're just glad to be in it. And you know, you take it one game at a time. There's a flag on the play, and there was movement on the defensive side of the ball. You could see that as we open up the second quarter. Ball on the 29-yard line, but we're going to move it up now. So it'll move up to the 34-yard line.
We still haven't seen a whole lot of Anthony Taylor tonight, but believe me, we will.
He's a lot of football left, right, John?
Oh, yeah, a lot of football left.
All right.
Nearly looking to break that 1,200 yards. 1,200-yard.
Again, and more movement again.
This.
Washington Salguero, man, I wish I could hear his cadence. I'd like to see what he's doing. Because Yorktown they're showing blitz. They're getting right up on the line, the linebackers.
They're getting rattled, too.
Yeah. So
crowd having a bit of fun with it.
Yep. So let's see if Austin Brown gets up there again. And there's a handoff.
Handoff to Anthony Taylor.
Yep.
and he's done that all year. Anthony Taylor's averaging A-Train. He's averaging 6.5 yards per carry. Just to put that in perspective, last year, Chris Johnson, when he picked up 2,006 yards for the Tennessee Titans in the NFL, he averaged 5.8 yards per carry.
Anthony Taylor and Chris Johnson.
6.5 yards per carry.
6.5 yards, yeah. Anthony Taylor's like, thank you, Mr. Moriarty. You put me in the same breath as Chris Johnson.
It's big time, man. It's big time play. And those are not always easy yards. You know how many tackles he has to break. We've seen it with our own eyes.
Right. Washington Lee calls timeout, John. Well, what's Coach Shapiro doing here? Calling time 4th and 2.
Well, maybe you can get the Patriots to jump off sides again. Yeah, that'd be helpful about right now.
You got him to do it twice. You gotta love his enthusiasm. You know, we've talked to Coach Shapiro a few times this year. Loves coaching, loves motivating. Absolutely. Such a positive guy. So much enthusiasm. The players can feel it. All right, looks like Washington Lee will punt, but you never know with Nate Young, so we need to watch this. But
you never know. We got Anthony Taylor in the backfield too.
Yep. Brathwaite in motion on the punt. We saw this last week, John. Young, and he gets this one off. It's nice punt.
Another good kick.
Nice punt. Picked up at the 15-yard line and taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Kyle Bailey.
A+ smart special teams play.
And you
smart special teams play.
So who made the tackle? Number 10, Rico Salguero. He made the tackle on that one.
And
Rico Suave, right?
Rico Suave.
Yeah, 11:26.
How about Rico Fuerte?
How about So this will be 1st down and 10.
That's one thing I love about high school football. Guys making plays both sides of the ball.
All right, Rock Kelly now the receiver on the near side here. The bottom of your screen for Jordan Smith. Smith now with the handoff to Doles. Crosses the 20. Doesn't get too much there.
How about that Generals defense?
They're all over the place. They are all over the place tonight.
This is a Yorktown Patriots team we've seen rack up 35 points multiple times this season. Not so far tonight.
No score. 11 minutes to go here, first half. All right. 2 receivers to either side of Smith now. Doles in the backfield. Smith staying in the pocket. Finds a little hole. No, he's taken down. Nice tackle. Woo! Tariq El-Alami. Flag on the play. Tariq El-Alami just put Jordan Smith down. This goes against the General, John.
Well, I'll tell you what, these guys are pumped up. They made a big play, tackled by committee, and Jordan Smith stayed on his feet, helped create that extra time for guys to come up and hit maybe a little late.
So this one goes against Washington Lee, and a dead ball, personal foul penalty again. This is what, the 3rd or 4th one we've had in the first half? John nods his head. Ken Briley over there nods his head.
You know, things happen so quickly on the football field. It's so easy to sit in the stands and say, oh, you know, you can't make that late hit. Adrenaline's going. You're trying to stop a player who's always looking to extend the play.
You make a very good point, John. That's probably part of the problem with the NFL this year with the concussions. As you see Smith out of the gun, he's going to throw it this time. He's got a man complete. What a nice catch. David Bernhardt with a beautiful catch and run there. Brought down at the W&L 42-yard line, John.
And Bernhardt averages nearly 20 yards per catch on the season. He is one of their big-time play guys, one of their go-to guys when they need that big play.
It's really the first big play of the game offensively for Yorktown. All right, ball now at the Washington Lee 42. Smith looks like he's audibling here, John. He's changing this call or faking it.
Kyle Bailey putting his hand to his ear, making sure he heard the play right.
He's really got 5 receivers, does Smith, and there's a flag. Looks like a dead ball. Delay a game penalty on the offense, so that's going to move him 5 back. Sometimes you just got to get up there and snap that ball.
And with how loud this Generals crowd is, they may have played a factor.
Oh, yeah. They're making noise. I'm really impressed with the Yorktown side, too, John. It is pretty packed over there.
It's a great showing by both teams, both sets of fans out tonight to see this great battle on the gridiron.
All right, ball now at the Washington Lee 47-yard line. Second down and long now. Smith across the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Kelly. Nate Young was right there.
What a hit from Nate Young.
They met each other all at the same time.
It's good anticipation. You can't let receivers get too comfortable catching passes over the middle.
Right. Made a mistake. I believe that was intended for Kyle Bailey, that pass. So we got second down and long now for Yorktown. The keeper, and he's down. Tripped up, actually, by Diallo, and he got some help.
Again, Tariq
Alami, yeah.
Alami again.
Alami got him, but Diallo actually tripped him. Got in the backfield, too. So nice combination there with Alami and Diallo.
Top-notch defense tonight from the Generals.
All right, Smith again. He's rolling out. He throws it. This one looks like it is complete. Yep, the official calls him good. Washington Lee says no, but I believe it is complete. So Bernhardt makes the catch over on the near sideline. The side judge didn't really make a call. It is close to a Yorktown first down, so the measurement now will come out. They'll bring out the sticks. 8:57 to go here in the first half.
There were quite a few WNL players and coaches calling for there was a trap.
Yep. We do not have instant replay in high school football.
Yet.
You're right, yet. We do not have a Mike Pereira to come up and tell us the rules. We got Damon Broyles, though. He's sitting right here next to us, the electric clock operator.
Looks like it's going to be about
that much.
A foot or two.
It's going to be a short one. All right, John.
Even when Yorktown's picked up yards, WNL has been there to stop the play just short of the first downs. I mean, they're really doing a great job.
So this will be 4th and short. John, what do you do?
I think you give it to Khalil Doles.
I agree. Doles right behind.
Yeah, we'll see what Musa Diallo thinks he's going to do on this play.
Doles right behind Smith. Smith taking his time. 8:57 to go here, first half. The officials got to get out of the way. They're going to start the clock. And there it is to Khalil Doles, and he gets it. It's close to the 30-yard line, but it is enough for a first down. Of course, that is a first down. I'll mark it right at the 32-yard line. I thought he got to the 30. His knee must have hit or something early. But nonetheless, it's more than enough for a first down. So it's 1st and 10 from the 32.
8:39 left here in the second quarter at War Memorial Stadium. Still scoreless.
The pitch to Doles. He's got blockers in front. He's going to try to cut it back. Gets close to the 30. Not much more than that. Maybe 2. Fred Williams on the stop. Fred Williams is right there with Marshall Anders. 8:10 now and counting here in the first half. Smith now. He's got a man across the middle. It's Bailey. He's inside the 5.
Kevin Bailey.
Brought down to the WNL. They call it the 6-yard line. Good catch by Bailey. Nice throw by Smith.
Nice throw just ahead of him.
Yep. He zipped it right in there.
Once Bailey had that one step, that's all it took.
All right, Yorktown as deep as they've gotten all night long so far.
Jordan's got that quick release.
Again, it's Doles. Bounces to the outside, and he scores. Touchdown, Yorktown. .745 mark. Khalil Doles runs it in from 6 yards out. Good march by the Patriots.
Great march. You know, for the Generals, they had some really nice stops early on. That personal foul cost them that was a 10 or 15-yard penalty,
back, yeah.
which led to that big pass to Bernhardt. Just like that, the momentum gets tipped.
All right, Dola now with the kick, and that went like across the street.
I think that landed in Boston Mall.
7:45 to go. 7-0, Patriots on top. They score first.
Yeah. Somebody over at rock bottom looked for that ball.
Yeah. Or they got hit, right? They got hit in the head like Ken Bradley just said. All right. Officially, that was marked as 10 plays, 83 yards, John.
I'll tell you, WNL didn't give them much to work with on that drive.
No.
They had to come up with some pretty inventive plays just to make that happen.
All right, Keyshawn Brathwaite, Anthony Taylor deep to receive. Taylor had that big 94-yard kickoff return for a touchdown last week against Wakefield. Let's not forget him.
Encore, encore. Generals could use it.
They could right now. 7:45 to go here. First half action. You look at the north side, man. The fans are right behind the goalpost at the north side of War Memorial Stadium. And I know they would love to see Taylor run right into him.
Blue light special.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
All right, now Dola. And you know he can kick it out of the end zone. Brathwaite will pick it up at the 10. He's got blockers in front of him. He's going to cut it to the far side.
Oh, he's got
he bounces out. He's got some running room. Crosses the 40. Nice run. About a 33-yard run by Keyshawn Brathwaite.
Clutch. Clutch.
Flag on the play, however, so let's hold up. Hold it up, folks.
And the Generals are going to get some yards out of this.
Looks like it may be a late hit. Yep. So make that really a 48-yard kickoff return. They go all the way to the 43-yard line.
Keyshawn Brathwaite caught that line drive kick from Dola. It looked like he hesitated a minute. He was just looking for his seam.
Yeah.
Once he saw it, he ran
took
through
off.
it with full throttle.
All right, Nate Young now the receiver on the near side here. 3 receivers in this game for Rico Salguero. Dangerous pass.
Dangerous
Brathwaite
pass. They're going to have to hope
needs
that
to go
goes out
for
of
it. Yep.
bounds.
You don't stop. You don't stop when you do that. It's a lateral.
Live ball.
It's a live ball, exactly.
We've seen a few games, high school, college, this year where players stop playing because they thought the ball was dead.
So now with that ball going out of bounds, they move it back. That's an 8-yard loss, so it goes back to the Washington Lee 49. From the Yorktown 43 to the Washington Lee 49. Second and long now for Washington Lee. All right, Salguero now. Fakes it to Taylor. He's going to try to keep it. Find some running room. Flag on the play.
That may be a face mask.
Yep. Salguero got some of that back. Maybe he'll get a little bit more after this flag. We'll see.
Oh, it's going to be a holding on the offense.
Against WNL. We'll see where they spot this one. But this is going to bring up a big play for Washington Lee. They got a long way to go now. Yeah, I think Yorktown declined it.
Yorktown declined the penalty.
And so it's third Third down and about 4. Taylor, he's taken down. Nick White gets him right at the line of scrimmage, man. Gutsy move by Bruce Hanson.
I think that was still 3rd and 14.
Nope. No, now we're down to 4th down. Okay. I think you may be right. I'm getting confused here. Nate Young now on the punt. Bailey's going to let this one go.
And Nate Young putting on a punting clinic tonight. So many weapons in the game of football that often don't make the highlight reel. They can make the difference between winning and losing, and the punting game is a big part of that. Nate Young just showing how it is done tonight.
All right, 6:25 to go. 7-0 Yorktown on top. They've got the ball. Smith going to keep it, cuts it back, gets some running room. Gets right around the 20-yard line. Nice run by Jordan Smith. Found a hole. Got himself some running room. Marshall Andrews comes up on the stop, gets him.
He likes to cut back right there at the hash
mark. He does. You always say that.
Right at the hash mark or right at the sidelines.
Get up to the 21-yard line. All right, there's the gift to Khalil Doles. Flag on the play. Ball is loose. Washington Lee says they have it, but there is a flag. So let's wait and see.
That was a
it's
hard
recovered
hit.
by WNL. Yep.
And this would be huge for the Generals.
It sure would. Exactly what the Generals need. This one, it goes against Yorktown, a holding.
It will be Generals ball.
I'm pretty sure that Washington Lee will decline this penalty.
Pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah, so you're Delta flush. You going to play that hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? You better.
Yeah, they're all in.
Yeah. WNL now takes over at the Yorktown 29. Or 23. Salguero now. He's got Thomas blocking for him. Salguero's got to throw it. He does. That one is incomplete. I believe it was Terrence Ellis that was the intended receiver there. So Washington Lee now great field position after that turnover, the first turnover of the game. One of those times when you just got to take advantage of it. You got to get points on the board.
You got to take advantage of it. I'd like to know who made that hit that sprung that ball
Couldn't
free because
tell,
that was a hard hit. You
Yeah.
could feel it up here in the booth.
All right, ball on the 24, second down and 10. Salguero with a handoff to Anthony Thomas. Again, John, another flag. Anthony Taylor, pardon me, another flag. Holding on the offensive line, so they're going to move this one back.
I'd like to see Nate Young get involved in this drive. He is WNL's leading receiver on the year, receptions-wise.
Now would be a great time for a reception from Mr. Nate Young.
Like to see Mr. Rigo Salguero get some momentum going, too.
So it's second down now, ball on the 33. Salguero. He keeps this one to the near side, tries to turn the corner. Taken down, nothing doing for Rico Salguero.
And the flags are flying again.
Another flag. Malik Wilson on the stop there. And that goes against Yorktown. That personal foul again.
Officials keeping a pretty tight grip on this game.
How many personal foul calls is that now?
I've lost count. I can only count to 10. So.
Well, I'm just a little bit past you. I mean, I get to 12 because I know how to skip count a little bit by 2. So it's nonetheless, it's against Yorktown. And this will be a automatic first down. So
this
now
ball is on the
the
16-yard line. The Generals are in striking distance.
They're going to call this one now 2nd and 3 from the 16. 5:17 to go here, first half. Salguero under center. It's Taylor, and nothing doing for Taylor. Taylor got upended right there at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Yorktown's defense just smothered that play.
Couldn't see who made that stop. There was a fumble there, but it was recovered by the Generals. So now, Mr. Moriarty, it's 4th down. 4th and about 4. 4th and 6 is what it is. Ball moved back to the 19-yard line where they recovered the fumble. All right. Salguero now calling out a play. Under center, 4th down. The fake to Taylor. He'll throw it. This one's complete. Incomplete. Young couldn't hold on to it.
Looked like it was in his hands, didn't it?
It did. I thought he had it. That was such a quick flick of the wrist by Salguero. 4:25 remaining in the second quarter. John, a lot of time left.
Tons of time.
All right. There's Green. He gets the ball. He's going to the bouncing to the outside.
Wow. He was just bouncing off of guys like a pinball.
He was. Nico Burns on the stop. Brought Zach Green down. Man, you're right. Like a pinball. He just bounced off a couple players and picked up yards all on his own. All right. 2nd and 4. Patriots have the ball on their own 25 now. There's the handoff again. It looks like it's Zach Green. And this time he won't get too much there. So this will bring up 3rd down now. And about 2, John. Fred Williams on the stop there for stopping Zach Green. So it's 3rd and 2.
The Generals can come up with a big stop here. They get the ball back. Enough time to march down that field again.
All right, now Smith he's going to keep it. He's going to throw it. He's got a man that's complete. It's Bernhardt. Crosses the 45.
David Bernhardt's got some good hands.
Good catch by Bernhardt.
Great catch.
Brathwaite stops him.
That's another game breaker. Game breaker connection between Jordan Smith and David Bernhardt. Well, he really put that pass right on the money, didn't he?
Right on the money. I wish we had a replay of that
one. Right at his fingertips.
47-yard line now. Get a good look at.
Well, the band has got a notorious song going right now. I'm feeling this game now. Feeling it. I'm fired up. You fired up?
I am. I love this. I love high school action, man. 2:52 to go, and the weather is just perfect.
It's football season. This is football weather.
That's right. What are the odds we might be we might be broadcasting these same 2 teams next week?
I'm all about it, man.
Yeah. I'm all about the Arlington County, man. This time all they'll do is go across town to Greenbrier, and we'll have to shoot them up again.
I don't think anything brings together the community
like a football game.
Yeah. Man.
The fake. Smith keeps it. And he's not going anywhere. Interestingly enough, Austin Brown was in the backfield. He faked it to Brown and kept it himself. But not much there on that one, John. 2:34 to go. All right, now Smith now keeping it, throwing it. This one is complete again. Nice catch at the 40-yard line. Brought down to Andy Rockelli. He caught it 37-yard line. So Yorktown first down. Andy Rockelli with a nice catch.
And that was a touchdown-saving tackle by Anthony Taylor.
Yep. How many times have we seen Taylor do that? Make some nice tackles like that. Keyshawn Brathwaite, too.
Time and time again, these guys just know how to play ball.
All right, Smith now rolling again to his left. Looking, unloads it. He's got a receiver down there. It is caught inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line. David Bernhardt, another big catch.
And how about holding on to that ball after a big hit from Taylor?
That's right. They officially marked that one at the 3, first and goal for the Patriots.
Well, Bernhardt was all kinds of open there. That ball.
Yeah, he had to wait for it.
He had to wait for it. It was sort of suspended in midair. Did that seem like it was in slow motion?
It did. Time tunnel was probably spinning. All right, 1:45 and counting here. First half, 7-0 Yorktown on top, threatening once again. Tony Francis in the backfield, gives it to Doles, up the middle. And let's see if they say he scores. No, I guess he did not. He's just short of the goal line, John. He's got to be right there around the 1. Where they mark it is right at the goal line. Inches, Ken Bradley says.
And that clock is ticking. We're down to 1:10 here in the first half.
All right, there it is. There's your touchdown. It's Khalil Doles. Doles now with 2 touchdowns tonight. There's a 1-yard variety.
Well, the Yorktown crowd really erupted on that.
Ooh. All right, Dolan now with the point after. There's encroachment on the defense. Stewart is up 21-7 in the first half. All right, we'll see what Dola does here now. Snap good, hold good, kick long enough. Last time it went across the street, this time it went into Fairfax County. 1:06 remaining, 14-0 Patriots. All right, John, I know it's 14-0, but Washington Lee still in this game, and it doesn't even feel like Yorktown is dominated like that.
Well, still very much in the game. Yorktown just been able to come up with some big plays at crucial moments.
Right.
And this would be a great time for a kickoff return. How about that?
Absolutely. Taylor and Brathwaite deep to receive. Let's see what Dola does with it. You never know what he's going to do with it. Sometimes it just squib it. He'll just like lob it. See what he does this time. And the same thing. He just send it to one of the up men. And I guess Hanson's willing to give up that field position rather than let Brathwaite or Taylor try to run it back.
68 yards to go, 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Right.
It's not a bad strategy for Hanson. Especially after Braithwaite almost broke that other one.
He did. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
All right, Yorktown showing blitz. There's a handoff to Taylor. He's got crosses the 35. Gets close to the 37-yard line, maybe 36, 37-yard line.
What did Benicio del Toro say in Usual Suspects? I'll flip ya.
Flip ya, yeah. 50 seconds to go. Ball officially marked at the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 6, 4-yard gain for Taylor. Inside of 40 seconds. Washington Lee taking their time. All right, Salguero now. Got some room in the pocket. Going to roll to the outside.
He's going to look to run it.
Yep.
Nice
40-yard line, 45, crosses midfield, still on his feet. Salguero.
Lightning fast feet.
He gets that first down.
Picks up some big yardage.
And he was knocked out of bounds. 12 seconds to go. I guess he was knocked out right at the midfield point by Kyle Bailey. So it's 1st and 10 from the 50 with 12 seconds to go. Salguero now this time coming to the near side. They're trying to throw it. This one is complete to Seth Whitmore. Oh. He catches it. Trying to keep him in bounds is what Yorktown was doing there.
But there's a...
And Washington Lee called their 3rd and final timeout. We'll see if they called it in time. I believe they called 2 seconds left, the officials say, so they called it with 2 seconds left. Boy, Yorktown, that defense smart there, keeping Whitmore inbounds, not letting them get to the sideline. Smart play by the Yorktown defense. So they put 2 seconds back on the clock. This will be the last play of the first half. Set it up for you, ball at the 35-yard line. 14-0 Yorktown on top.
Okay, General, it's time to air it out.
Right now?
I think it is. What do you think?
They're Generals, baby. Yeah, they need to. They're gonna. Knowing Coach Shapiro as we do, you know, he's got some nifty play in his little play chest. So we'll see. All right, this will be the last play of the first half. A word. We're going to have to get down and snap it right away. All right. The band is done. We're ready for this final play of the first half. Hope you enjoyed that intermission. Salguero now. He's got a lot of room, a lot of time. He throws it
up in the air.
He's got Brathwaite open.
Oh!
It's almost caught. Incomplete.
Oh, that was close.
That was real close. Keyshawn Brathwaite almost got it.
Exciting stuff.
Yep. Nate Young was there. He almost had it. Yorktown, 3 Yorktown defenders were there. The end of the first half, Yorktown 14, Washington Lee nothing. We still got a whole half to go. This game is not over, folks. You're watching high school football on Arlington Independent Media. Stay with us and be back for the second half after this.
Right now I'm actually wearing my Arlington Independent Media Volunteer of the Year Award Letterman's jacket. And I wear this with a lot of pride. I think that a lot of people here at AIM put in a lot of hard hours volunteering on projects, mean a lot to them. And this jacket, when I put it on, it reminds me that we're here to not only serve the community, but to develop our own skills.
At Arlington Independent Media, we say what we do is we bring independent voices together to build community.